What's up if you want to play shit?
And living by itself. Ain't you in it up? Ain't you in it up? Ain't you in it up? Yeah, ain't you in it up? Ain't you in it, baby? Ain't you in it up? Ain't you in it up? Say amen. Ain't you in it up? Ain't you in it up? Say amen. Stop the amen. Stop it down. That's funny.
Shit's a shit.
Yeah, ain't you in the love? 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 The amen. Ain't you in the love? Ain't you in the? Ain't you in the love? Ain't you in the love? What's good? Black team, you about to get into it? You about to get into it? Long way. Count. Huh? Ain't you in the love? 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 In love. Ain't you in the love? Ain't you in the love? What's good? What's good, man? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Relaxing. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We about to get started. Let me get me one more in there before we get started though. Let me get me one more. Let me get one more before we get started, man. Yo, I know y'all see me listen to a lot of Dolph, but before I was a Dolph fan, I was a Gotti fan. But I started to see how the game was, and I switched to a Dolph fan. So I was a Gotti fan for maybe 2 years. All I used to wear was all white. Everybody, everybody that know me from my neighborhood, from where I'm from, they'll tell you all I wore was all white. I used to think I was one of those. It's back in my, my early childhood days when I used to be on the block, and all I wore for 2 years, all white. Cocaine Music Crazy. Bumping that Scarface by Future Montana, by Future. Well, I think it was Future's, some Scarface something. I was bumping that, and I'm bumping that Yo Gotti. But then I became a Dolph fan maybe like 2 years after I was a Yo Gotti fan, and I just started to like, the Dolph just was in my soul. He was in my soul, Then I switched from a Yo Gotti fan. I still fuck with Yo Gotti at that time, but I was like, I'm a Dolph fan, like I fuck with that Dolph shit heavy. You feel me? Dolph fan, and but I was a Yo Gotti fan. So it's good to hear Yo Gotti with some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to a lot of Yo Gotti. I don't listen to a lot of rap, period. But to know that Yo Gotti, man, still out here doing his thing, salute. I like this shit right here.
Yeah, let me pop my shit. Nigga flat out hate. You know I was shit. Yeah, and we opposite. I be on this straight into the money. Don't make me drop some shit. You might catch me in a tuck, suited, backer on the Phantom, and you pussies know what's up. No tie on my collar, $100,000. And my slipper saying Prada, and my hoe don't give me problems. My net worth unidentified, I got 12 million in watches. I'm a street nigga, I know how to hide it, got 40 million in profit. And it's all there. Why you tough ass nigga be shooting that gun? Y'all hitting all earth. My cars ain't no flex to me. Any bitch standing next to me, she gotta put my ex to sleep. She can't get the rest from me. Gotta arch that back for me. Wake up, put her back to shit. Wake up, tell my friend, tell the world how you fuck with me now. Pop your shit. Yeah, let me pop my shit. Nigga flat out hate. You know I was shit. Damn, huh? Yeah, and we opposite. I be on next straight into the money. Don't make me drop some shit. Yeah, let me pop my shit.
All right, man, let's get to the business, though. Let's get to the business. First time I'm ever going to speak on Black Cobra. Well, I made a segment about Black Cobra. First time I ever did it. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the first time that I ever made a segment on Black Cobra. First time I ever did it. I think Black Cobra been around now for what, 2 years? Or a little more. If I'm not mistaken, I think about 2 years, maybe more. But for as known in the community, I think 2 years or a little more than 2 years. I think Black Cobra came out right after Uncle Demi came out, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, some of these people y'all say be around, but they just, I guess, don't have that wave, and then they guess that wave. So if I'm not mistaken, I think Black Cobra been out for about 2 years. My first time I ever will speak on him in his play style. From what I gathered, Black Cobra is a person that like to be himself within 2K. As many of us try to go out here and make a name for ourselves within 2K, only a few will get a chance and opportunity to do so. Many people will try to create a lane for themselves within 2K, but only a select few will actually get the opportunity to do so. With that being said, here we have a guy that have burst onto the scene with jab steps, drop steps, post fades, just being an all-around shot maker, shot creator. He's what we would call a big version of a Tassino. But for some reason, the 2K community, more so the comp side of the 2K community, they have a disdain for Black Cobra in his videos. I, for the life of me, can't understand what the issue is. But I will give my theory, as I always do, on what the issue is. For some reason in the 2K community, people cry, moan, beg, plead for new playstyles to be implemented into the game. Everybody's saying they're tired of seeing pick and roll ISO ball. And we know, once again, the biggest community that have an issue with Black Cobra is the comp side. For some reason, the comp community seemed to target Black Cobra in his playstyle. As well, see, I'm very familiar with the position that Black Cobra is in. I myself was once in those shoes for the way that I played the 5v5, calling plays. Now we see people play like Anonymous 2K TV and 5v5 and make it seem like it's their thing. When, if you've been in the community long enough, Anonymous was the one who started the 5v5 play calling. All you've seen in 5v5 was pick and roll and ISO. Anonymous started the 5v5 play calling, and if anybody else said that they did it, they didn't get known for it. I was the first one that got known for calling plays in 5v5. Can't take it away from me. It happened. I blew up on Xbox for getting 4 guys out the chat, taking them into Pro-Am, not Rec, but Pro-Am. We ran plays and we beat top tier teams, and we actually got popular for it. A lot of people came at me. A lot of people talk shit about the way that I played. This dude is out here calling plays, who he think he is. His shit is trash, he trash, but yet I was winning games and I beat a lot of known players. I beat so many known players that I had many known players like Chop, White Chocolate. I had what those dudes' names? The Slay Island guys. I had them to come play with me. I had so many known guys back in the Xbox days. The famous enough, they came and fuck with me. Like I said, you know, we used to have rivalries with the King Dooms and the CKZ guys. It was I got so popular for calling plays from the 5v5 that other top tier names wanted to come associate themselves with me. I even wanted to join my team. But y'all know how I am. I only rock with my community and I only rock with the chat. I've never been one that say, yo, let me link up with Annoying Hunt. Let me link up with Power DF. Let me link up with Real Social Guwap. Me and Real Social Guwap didn't start playing together until around 2K22. But me and him been knowing each other way back then. But like I said, I never associated myself with other top tier streamers. I just stayed in my own lane. But I was hated. So I know the position that Black Cobra is in. I just never cared to speak on his situation because it's like, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't bother me. But today I will speak on his situation because it's like, why? Why do we keep targeting Black Cobra for his play style like it affects you? How does somebody else playing the game affect you to the point where, see, that's a different. If Black Cobra was exploiting 2K, we would have been spoke on him. But he's not. He's simply showing you there is another way to play 2K. You know, I find it disrespectful. I never spoke on it like this, but I'm going to speak on something else. A lot of people support Joe Knows for the way that he plays. Joe Knows watch Anonymous 2K TV a lot. Joe Knows plays very similar to Anonymous 2K TV. Joe Nolan was a fan of Anonymous 2K TV. But so many people, see, this is what it's so many people that they don't want to support you, but they'll support somebody that do what you do. And this is not a shot at Joe Nolan. This just saying what a lot of people stand behind Joe Nolan for is what they could not stand behind Anonymous for. You know, because see, I'm very cocky with it. And I put it in their face, and I never care and shied away from putting it in their face. See, a lot of people, they like humble. They want you to be, humble and you know, don't be so cocky that you're so good. So that's why a lot of people couldn't stand behind me from doing the same thing, but they can go support the next man if he's not putting it in their face and dropping his nuts on them. See, I dropped my nuts on these niggas. And I did it year after year after year after year after year after year after year, and they could never do nothing about it, so they hated me for it. They hated the fact that I bragged on my win percentage so much from playing simply fundamental basketball. I never did nothing special. All I did was play teamwork and defense, and so many comp players hated me for it. So many known YouTubers dislike me secretly. They slick talking about me, but they all try to implement what I do, and they just another version of Anonymous 2K TV. But they would never admit it. It's okay, because if you go look at their play style, they never played like that until they seen me. Then when I stopped being around, other people started coming in, doing what I was doing. But it's basketball. It's not like I was doing nothing special. I just involved everybody while they only involved and made themselves look good. See, you either had a point guard that was all about him, or you had a point guard that didn't know how to get the whole team involved. He only knew how to get the center involved and give everybody else the last second shots. See, when you watch Anonymous play, the point guard eat. The center eat, the small forward eat, the shooting guard eat, the power forward eat. Everybody got to be involved. And it was beautiful. So when I watch Black Cobra play, he is another version, but a different version of Anonymous 2K. It's not like I'm saying he's me. What I'm saying, he's taking the game at a fundamental state and creating something new, and people are hating on him for it. Never spoke on Black Cobra because it's none of my business that he got a certain way that he played. Is Black Cobra feeding 2K? Is Black Cobra using a fucked up controller that glitching his shots, making his shot go in? Is he using a Zen? Is Black Cobra using a glitch build? Is Black Cobra doing some exploits to make his shot? If he's not doing any of that, why does he have negativity coming his way? Because people cry about versatile gameplay, but they really don't want it. That's exactly what it is. Everybody get on this fucking shit and say, we want to see something different, but when a person is showing you something different, he receives hate. So many of these comp niggas act like they're so good when they're really not. They just exploit the mechanics of the game. But here you got somebody saying, yo, I'm going to beat y'all with fundamentals. I'm going to jab step you 1 or 2 times. I'm going to see how Black Cobra is going so far to show you what he's looking at while he's playing the game doing the shit. But yet, you have people that say, this won't work in the comp scene. This won't work over here. Did he say that? See, that's what they try to do. They try to get you into a debate. They try to get you into a fight. You feel me? Because that's the same thing they try to do to me. They try to get me into a fight when I never say, now I talk my shit. I do pop my shit. I did. But I never came out and said, yo, my play style is the best play style. You niggas are, dog shit. I talk my shit, but I never tried to make it seem like it was only one way to play 2K. It's many ways to play 2K. You can play 2K through your center. And that's exactly what Black Cobra is showing you. He's showing you that 2K has added so many animations down low that you can create through your center. It don't always have to be through your point guard. You got There was one team in Pro-Am that used to run the plays through their shooting guard. The point guard was there. He was like the two guy, but they really played through he was like the two guy, but they used the two guy and made the two guy be the one guy. Like, it's so many ways that people play this game. Some people play inside, outside. Some people play outside, inside. Some people play the game shit where they just running screens and motion plays all day. It's so many ways to play 2K. But we don't never allow people to grow and blossom into their game style. We shit on their game style all while saying, can we see some different? You guys beg 2K to give you some type of different formation, different game style, different animation. Yet we have different animation, but you shitting on the people that trying to come and bring it to life. I don't understand. I don't get this community is some of the strangest people in our community is here at this point in time. Like I would say the last 3 to 4 years, 2K has been hit with a lot of weirdos. It has been hit with a lot of people that say, if it's not a pick and roll, if it's not an ISO, it shouldn't be done. Who made Anonymous says that the pick and roll is a glitchy play style. I don't like it. I don't like it for the simple fact that 2K does not have a counter for the pick and roll, especially on the 2v2s. The center brick wall has always been overpowered. So therefore, you're playing a 2v1 every time you play the 2v2s. And if you're really good, you can transition it to the 3v3s and a 5v5, and you can get off a lot of threes because we know threes is the meta. Threes win games, twos keep you in the game. Threes win games, twos keep you in the game. So we know a lot of people will go after these threes, and they get them because their brick wall is so OP. So a lot of people run that pick and roll. We know when it comes to the ISO, what is the best what is the best way to get a 3 off as an ISO point guard? The step back 3. The step back 3 has been the best weapon for an ISO point guard forever. If you can't get the step back 3, you get the step back speed boost. So we know of a few ways that 90% of the 2K community going to exploit. If you're playing against an ISO point guard, at some point you need to know this step back is coming. If you're playing against a pick and roll point guard, at all times you need to know that point guard is not making a move without that center setting that pick for him. Because why? 2K was giving the point guard a boost for the center setting the pick. The point guard get a boost for shooting a shot. And not only do he get a boost, he's damn near wide open because the brick wall is so OP. We all know this. Yet we go and try to criticize actual skills because let me say this. What Black Cobra is doing does take skills. What Black Cobra is doing does take skills. You know why? Could you just go get the controller and do the things that he's doing? No. Just like you can't get the controller and do the things I'm doing. When I'm calling plays at the point guard before I even cross half court, I done already called three of my players to do a certain thing. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't get the controller and go down on the block and do some jab steps and all that type of shit and remember what animation you're going to get. And goddamn, you better hope you get the animation that you're looking for. With playing 2K25, you can do a jab step and that nigga might do a full 360 spin. So you got to hope that you get... So it take practice. It take time to perfect these type of animations and knowing when you can get your shot off. Now, I'm not saying that Black Cobra play style is impeccable and it can't be beat. What I'm saying is we say we want something different. He's giving you something different, so why is it an issue? It's an issue because in the comp scene, they don't want change. And whenever we see change, it scares the comp scene. See, the comp scene love the easiest way possible to get a win. That's why they the most cheated. That's why it's the most cheaters are in the comp scene. I don't care what nobody tells you in 2K. The most cheaters, the people that you think are so good that they don't have to cheat, are the ones that are cheating the most, are the ones that are glitching the game the most, are the ones that are using exploits the most. The comp community have always been the cheesiest niggas in the community. They have always looked for the easiest way to win. So when they see new people come into the community and start to pop their shit, they try to kill the light so fucking fast because they fear that if you ever want to bring that shit. See, here's the thing. Black Cobra, let me tell you something. And I'm pretty sure you already know this. See, what they fear is a monster using your playstyle against them. So they try to shit on the play style because let's just say for an example, let's say who are some of the top niggas? Let's just use an example. Let's just say LeBron James started using your play style in the comp pro-am. We'll just give an example, y'all. Let's say a LeBron James caliber player in the comp scene started using Black Cobra play style, along with using teammates and actually seeing open people because he did all kind of shot creating shit on this one person. Now that one person is saying, damn, we got to do some double team. See, they fear that type of shit. Just like they fear backdoor cuts. See, they hate Anonymous 2K TV so much for his backdoor cuts. But what do you see in 2K now? See a whole lot of backdoor cuts because of me. I made them hate backdoor cuts so much that they all do it now. Because why? I exploited their stupidity. They want a fucking 5'7" player to guard a lockdown or a ceiling in the corner. Who in their right mind not going to take advantage of that? So what do? We take advantage of, now the community take advantage of. Now you have comp teams saying, now see, here's the thing, Black Cobra, this is why they want to kill your playstyle early. See, just like what I was doing, Joe Knows went and perfected it. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? See, Anonymous had regular players killing comp players. Joe Knows got comp players to perfect the play style that I was doing. Am I lying? Joe Knows plays just like Anonymous 2K TV. The only difference is Joe Knows got a LeBron James, a Kevin Durant, a Steph Curry, a Draymond Green. See, Anonymous is playing with the homies. The homies ain't gonna be ready to shoot the big shot like Kyrie Irving. This is no disrespect. We telling the truth. This is why they hate Joe Knows. He took the fundamental of basketball and got superstars to go perfect it with him. So this is what they trying to do to you before they find another Joe Knows, somebody to take that play style and take it into the comp scene. Because see, why would a nigga say this play style would not work if they seeing it work? Think about it. They seeing the play style work that Black Cobra is using. Why would they say it won't work? They say it won't work until they know if they homies lose it. If you take the comp scene and you say, okay, give me 5 of your comp players. Because see, it's a difference. See, and this is how they try to beat us up. They try to beat us up because they know we run it with the commoners. They just call it what it is. They just call it what it is. We running with the homies. These comp niggas want to gang up on your play style because they know you running with the homies. They're going to flood the play style and make everybody else say, see, I told y'all better stay away from that. And you know, that's what people going to do. People going to say, well, you know what, man, we ain't finna do that play style. Y'all seen what happened to them niggas. But no, if you take a comp team and say, let's implement the center getting some post work. See, if you think about it, it's the same thing that they're doing on the 2v2s. They just not using actual fundamentals. They're cheating and exploiting the game with it. Think about it. The 2v2s right now is getting ran from the center spot. That's the same thing that we're talking about with Black Cobra. Only difference is Black Cobra actually uses the animation within the game to create opportunities. He don't just, hold up no fucking brick wall motion all day and hope somebody run into him. But what I'm saying, the plays is coming from the same position. Imagine you get a comp center that live in that world with them other comp niggas. They take that play style of Black Cobra and start implementing it into their game. So now you're running pick and rolls. You're running plays from the low post, from the high post. You're running fucking plays from the block. See, this is what they afraid of. The comp community can't, they hate change. They hate learning how to be anything. See, if it's not an exploit, it takes too much work for most of them. The average comp player is only going to do his role and can't play no other position. The average comp player. The average nigga, the average center in the comp scene can't do nothing but be a center. You may get a few that can go from a lockdown to a shooting guard, you know what I'm saying? Because, shooting guard is by far one of the easiest roles in the comp scene. You know what I'm saying? But they'll act like it's hard, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes, when they see a new wave coming in, they know that, man, this shit could be deadly, but why would we want this shit into our community? Nigga, let's just stick to pick and rolls and ISO ball. Like I said, we're seeing it with Joe Knows. Joe Knows took the play style of 5-out play calling and got other niggas that live in that world. They live in that world. They play this program shit non-stop. So they're going to know all the exploits within the game on top of exploiting fundamentals. And that's the secret weapon. So when I see this Black Cobra situation, all I see is a bunch of niggas that's afraid that if their play style was to actually get crossed over into the comp scene. Because like I said, y'all, everybody that plays in the park is not trash. So we're not going to say, oh, Black Cobra play style only work in the park. They only work on bombs. That wouldn't even be logical. It wouldn't even make sense to say your play style only work against bombs if he done built up a cult following and say, man, that Black Cobra play style is really nice, bro. I was trying to guard that shit, but I couldn't guard it. So therefore, everybody that's guarding Black Cobra is not a bum. You don't think some nigga said, let me go out here and see if I can shut this shit down. And let me tell you something else, Black Cobra. I know you probably know this, but a lot of comp niggas play on multiple accounts. Oh, man, see, I don't know if you've been around back. See, I don't really know a whole lot about Black Cobra, but I don't know if you've been around back in the old days. See, in the old days, when you were going to win streak, let's say a 60, 80, 90, what's good, big dog? Let's say you're going a 100-game win streak. See, nigga was too afraid to pull up on their account. They may pull up on their account first and say, okay, I lost. Well, they'll go hop on all kind of dummy accounts that come and try to beat your win streak. And this is how they play. These niggas are afraid to take an L on their own personal account that they'll go play on 10,000 substitutes. They'll play on 10,000 substitute accounts just to say they beat you. They won't show up as themselves taking 1,000 L's. So ain't no telling how many niggas Black Cobra done already beat. And this is how it goes. Niggas would never show up as themselves and represent themselves and say, I'm going to beat you, my nigga, on my account, and we're going to prove that your play style is trash. No, what niggas are doing, they'll wait till you playing with the worst of the worst Black Cobra and then show up to play you. Niggas will wait until you got your little cousins on the sticks and say, yo, let's get that game. Let's get that game, nigga. Niggas would sit in your chat and watch you play the game for hours until one of your homies say, all right, man, we've been winning so much, I'm going to take a break. That's when the niggas will come out and say, yo, y'all trying to run? Y'all trying to get a series in? Get a series in? Where was you when I had Sport Dad? All niggas will wait till Sport Dad leave and say they want to get a series in. When I go pick up a nigga in the chat because we need a substitute. This is how these niggas operate, bro. And they've been operating like this for years. So, these niggas talk all that shit. They probably lost so many games to Black Cobra and it's true, but will never come out and say it. They'll never come out and say it. And this, and you know, like I said, it's sad to see that so many people cry about we need different play style. We need to see something different. I'm tired of seeing the pick and roll. I'm tired of seeing the ISO. Well, you have it, but you want to kill it. You want to kill it because you know if niggas see most of people in the comp program, not the comp pro, because it's not comp program, it's comp period. See, most of them are followers. 90% of the comp community are followers. They have no cojones, no nuts on their own. They all watch each other and copy everything about each other's builds. There are probably only 2% of the comp community that actually created their own build. No fucking lie. They sit and pass the build around to everybody and they say, this is the one to make. This is the one to make. Until somebody else say, well, let me try to make me one. Oh, damn, yours look good too. This is what they do. They sit and they just scout each other's builds. They go look at your gamer card and see what kind of build you make instead of asking you. Because it's been going on for years, bro. So, with that being said, you know, we're going to actually show the video and we're going to look at some of the quotes that people are speaking on of Black Cobra playstyle. Like I said, I done seen them speak on his playstyle for a while. I never cared to say nothing about it because it's just like, why do they care about how he played? But like I said, I slowly started to realize that they are inferior to his playstyle because they know if their playstyle was to actually transition to the comp scene, oh my goodness. Just like so many of us wanted to see Joe Knowles make it to the 2K League because he was actually playing team basketball. You feel me? And like I said, Anonymous, that's what Anonymous been doing, but it's a difference. You can't take Anonymous and the homies and say, let's go play against LeBron's, Shaq, Kobe, Dennis Rodman, and let's bust their ass. What? You want to take the homies and play against the dream team? Get the fuck out of here. So that's what they want to do to Black Cobra so bad. They want to expose him so bad. They itching to say that this shit is trash while we're seeing that it actually worked. So let's look at fundamental basketball right here. Let's look at this shit with Black Cobra. So he said the first time playing in a while, just some things I keep my eye on while being guarded. The man is showing you and telling you how he's actually getting off the shot that he's getting off. How can you not respect it? He's not using a Zen. He's not using dribble exploits. He's not using glitch builds. How can you dislike this? But yet we cry so much about seeing something different. Don't make any sense to me. Don't make any sense.
This is going to be my first game back on in a while, but this is a few quick things that I look for. Now, usually when my defender
See, Black Cobra, you already dislike. You are in the actual basketball position right here with space on the floor. Oh, niggas hate this. Look at this weird ass dude, man, posted up on the low block. Look at this weird ass nigga Black Cobra, man. This nigga actually playing basketball, posted up on the low block, while if that center, oh my God, it's beautiful, Black Cobra. This is beautiful right here. He posted up on the low block, y'all. He got a nigga on an island with so much space to work with. Oh my goodness, look at all this fucking space. He got the fucking, it's so much he can do with this amount of space. If this center hit, that's a corner three. The nigga right here at the top of the three, he's not gonna help. That's too far for him. So this center don't be a center so bad, because what do we know about basketball? Centers love to get blocks. So this center can't help but to be so close to the rim because they hate the three-point line. If you know anything about basketball, centers hate the three-point line. They hate it. It's a nightmare for them. So, of course, even in the video game, it's going to be the same translation. So he got this nigga on the island with all this fucking space. This is basketball. Like I said, I never spoke on Black Cobra and his play style because it's like, it's pointless. It's basketball. What is he doing that's not basketball? What is he doing that's not basketball? Is he cheating? Why do this nigga get so much hate from you dumbass niggas? See, most of you niggas, all you do is eat chips and play the game. You never been outside to play no actual basketball. Because any nigga in their right mind would say, oh my God, this is beautiful. Any basketball player in his right mind would say, look at what he got to work with. A nigga that actually know how to do low block moves, bro, this nigga actually know how to do some moves on a block? So you telling me I don't always have to create from a point guard position? I can give these niggas a different look? Bro, that's basketball heaven. Basketball heaven. So, and he telling you what the fuck he doing. Look at this shit.
Has his hand on me like this, I usually spin off of him. But here I'm being guarded by somebody who kind of knows my tendency. So I'm not going to spin off. Rather, I'm going to hit him with a post.
Come on, chat. Nigga is calling this shit out. And look, because they playing 3v3, he's on an island. He can't be helped. He can't be helped. And the type of bills Black Cobra make, if he do help him, Black Cobra, from what I gather, has enough sense to pass it to the next man. He don't have to take the shot because he's not that selfish. From what I gather, from what I have gathered on Black Cobra, he's not a selfish player. He's not a nigga that want to score all 24, all 21. So if you actually come over to double team, he don't run passing. Niggas hate that. They hate it because they know if they will. But see, most comp centers are followers. This is what I'm saying. They are going to create the same type, and that's never going to be a type to actually create. Most centers are afraid to do some creation. They think, I got to get the ball back to my point guard. But what if you don't always have to get the ball back to your point guard? What if you can be that center that can create in the block? What type of versatile do you make for your team by having that ability? But like I said, most of them are followers. They never going to attempt something like this. So this is why they try to shame it before it really get fired.
It's hop shot, and he plays it well. He plays it amazing. I just knocked down a tough shot. Now, a lot of people think that just because they picked up their dribble, that that's the end of the play, that they can't do anything else.
Now look at this.
They can't. You have a lot of options.
Look at this. What I tell you, then when you get a good nigga that knows basketball and he's not trying to be selfish, right now, Black Cobra is being double teamed. He got a nigga wide open for the three. And if you pay attention, he got a nigga wide, he finna be wide open. He can do a bounce pass right here, catch it right up in there, catch it right up in that low block area. Boom, got an easy dunk. He can throw a oop. I mean, he got, this is what make basketball so beautiful. It's all about chess. It's all about just being smarter than the other team. This defender overplayed his position. So now this guy finna run to the paint. Either the center gotta drop and check him, or the center gotta stay and guard the three, which I would tell my center, nigga, you better not leave that motherfucking three. You better let this nigga get that dunk. You know, so the center gotta make a decision, and we know Black Cobra, man, is not gonna leave him. You feel me? So it's like, this is basketball, man.
After you pick up that ball, I got my guy cutting to the basket, got another one on the corner. That center got to choose. He's probably going to...
Look at that. Look at that beautiful. How can you hate this? How can you hate this? How can you hate this? This is why I say 2K is not made for us, because we got too many non-basketball players inside our community. We have been infiltrated. 2K don't got time to make a game for real hoopers because we got too many niggas saying that this is trash. How can you say this is trash? Who in their right mind would say they don't agree with this play style right here? Who? Only a non-hooper. Only a nigga that want to come to a fucking video game and fly with his fucking character. He don't want to actually be a hooper. He want to bounce around and travel. He want to double dribble. He don't want 3 seconds to be in the key. He don't want to actually have to abide by the rules of basketball. He just want to come out here and have super speed. He want to be as fast as motherfucking lightning. He want to have a brick wall that he can set and make you fall on the ground every time. He wants to have a 99 3 ball and it always go in. They never want to actually be creative. They never want to actually outsmart the other team. They just want to have better exploits. This is all comp niggas do. Who can out-exploit one another? It's never who can outthink one another. It's always which team can exploit which team the best. So how on the planet Earth? But see, most of these niggas are 5'2". Okay, all right, I'm gonna chill out. Most of these kids never played basketball. Never been relevant in no type of sports. They probably hate physical contact because there's no way an actual person that played basketball gonna tell me I should hate Black Cobra play style. I don't know Black Cobra. Like I said, I never had a reason to speak on him because it's like, what? So I'm supposed to be mad at a nigga that actually playing basketball? I'm supposed to dislike a nigga that playing basketball. What the fuck is he supposed to be doing? It's a basketball game, and he being strategic with basketball. Oh, because he's not running pick and roll or ISO, he's doing something bad? Fuck out of here. You niggas are silly, bro. And this is why we can't get nothing different in the 2K community, because most of you niggas are squares. You followers, and that's all you ever been. You followers. You can't even think for yourself to say, let me see, what is he doing wrong? All you know to say, this won't work, this won't work. How the fuck won't it work if it's working? The fuck is it won't work if he try to take his homies and play against the dream team? But what if he was to team up with a dream team against your dream team? How would it look then? That's what these niggas don't want to happen. They don't want dream team versus dream team, and we actually get a fucking nigga on the low block. Imagine having a nigga on the low block and playing with a Steph Curry. What the fuck do that look like? So you play with a nigga that can go run a pick and roll, and then you also play against a nigga that can go run the fucking low block and create another set of opportunities. Man, get the fuck out of here. These niggas are silly, bro. They only hate what they fear. Simple.
Pick up that 3, lob for the money. Now, a lot of the time when I attack the basket like this, I'm not looking to score immediately. I'm just looking to get my...
What do I supposed to say bad about this? What do I supposed to say about this play style?
A lot of the time,
he did a spin.
when I attack the basket like this,
boom. He leg dribble to the basket. This nigga got his badge on, wide open for a 3. Black Cobra can pass it out there.
I'm not
or he simply can understand that he's smarter than the center that he playing against. He made that center look like a fool. If there was Shaq and a fool, that center would be on there. This would be a top 10. I mean, it wouldn't be a top 10 action. It was so amazing. But when it comes to video games and outsmarting somebody, he made the center look stupid.
Immediately.
Look at this. Look at this. Bro, come on. What am I supposed to? Can you tell me what I'm supposed to dislike about Black Cobra? I guess I'm not a follower. That's to make it so hard for me because I haven't seen nothing that says Black Cobra play style is dog shit. Can somebody point it out to me? Can somebody point out the issue we supposed to see here? Why is the club community so hard on this nigga? I mean, I told you why. They don't want their counterparts to take this play style and use it against them. That's all it is.
My defender in the air, when he does, I go back up for the bucket. Now, these scenarios right here is probably one of my favorite situations in NBA 2K25.
And this is what I noticed. It's not like they're doing it every possession. Oh, I know this is a nightmare to guard. When you got your own, let's say, like for an example, let's say Black Cobra is playing with a point guard that actually know how to ISO. Oh my goodness. I know that's a nasty combination if he got homies that actually ISO then can switch it up to the pick and roll to run a pick and roll with Black Cobra. Niggas will hate that. I'm telling you why they don't want Black Cobra play style to really catch no flame. Imagine a Black Cobra with a lie. Imagine a lie with Black Cobra. Imagine a Phantom with Black Cobra. They don't want that type of shit. So this is why they saying it. You get this type of play style with somebody that know how to ISO, with somebody that know how to pick and roll, and you start switching them shits up in the middle of the game. Man, you got a headache. You got a fucking nightmare on your hand. This is why I'm so deadly. Because this is why I'm a deadly point guard. And niggas really have to respect me whether they like me or not. I can ISO, play call, and I play defense. You got a nigga named Anonymous 2K TV that gonna ISO you for 21 points. But instead of ISOing you, I can call a play in the middle of the game. I can call a backdoor cut in the middle of the game. That fuck with niggas' head. No matter how good you is, that fuck with you. This nigga can ISO me. Okay, watch the ISO. Damn, this nigga just called a play. What the fuck going on? Damn, this nigga just called a backdoor cut. What the? Niggas hate that type of shit. So this is why, if you get one of these comp niggas to get a Black Cobra play style with a Phantom, somebody that's great at the pick and roll, then you go get a Joe Nose that can ISO. You get a Black Cobra play style with a Joe Nose. Man, it's a nightmare. It's hard to guard. It's hard. But they don't want that because they know. Well, most of the niggas follow us. It's simple as that.
Contact and being crowded in a triple threat. As you can already see,
most of the niggas follow us,
already activating. All I gotta do, hit that left stick towards the basket, free bucket.
Simple. Simple. What is it to dislike? Now, I'm gonna play this back without pausing it. Then we're gonna look at some of the tweets that people made about Black Cobra video. And all he did was just show the people what he look at when he fucking you niggas. So let's look at this without pausing it, and let's see what he did that we don't like, and we should hate him for it. What's good, MV? What's up, big dog?
So this is gonna be my first game back on in a while, but this is a few quick things that I look for. Now, usually when my defender has his hand on me like this, I usually spin off of him. But here I'm being guarded by somebody who kind of knows my tendency. So I'm not going to spin off. Rather, I'm going to hit him with a post hop shot, and he plays it well. He plays it amazing. I just knocked down a tough shot. Now, a lot of people think that just because they picked up the dribble, that that's the end of the play, that they can't do anything else. You can't. You have a lot of options after you pick up that ball. I got my guy cutting to the basket, got another one on the corner. That center got to choose. He's probably going to pick up that three, lob for the bucket. Now, a lot of the times when I attack the basket like this, I'm not looking to score.
I don't know what we should dislike about this
my
nigga.
defender in the air. When he does, I go
I'm
back
waiting
up.
for the fucking fact that I should hate him.
Right here is probably one of my favorite situations.
He's not glitching.
In NBA 2K25.
He's not using a Zen.
Contact and being crowded in a triple threat. As you can already see,
He's simply using the game fundamental
all I gotta
elements.
do, hit that left stick towards the basket.
This 2K community is fucking cooked, man. So, as we seen, we could not find any fault in his game. My big dog, how the family doing, big bro? We couldn't find any reason to hate his game. Now, let's look at the quotes that people said. Niggas are cutting, getting open at the three, or literally just ass crack open in general. But Buddy wants to sham bop at the mid. I hate randoms like this. Threes be twos mathematically and especially on a fucking video game. Yo, you see what I'm saying? These guys only know one way to play. That's either they are pick and roll or ISO team. It's sad that he didn't do anything crazy. He simply made the play from the center position. He didn't do anything crazy, yet nigga is saying he doing some shimmy bop. What the fuck? What? See, You would have an argument if he was taking contested shots. You would have a valid argument. If Black Cobra was out here taking contested shots, he would be the worst of the worst. A Steeler trying to create, and he taking horrible shots and missing them. But he's doing the opposite. He's being creative from a different position than we used to. That's the point guard having the ball and running the pick and roll or the ISO. He's running the play from that block, and we don't see him doing it every fucking possession. And we're not seeing him taking some crazy contested shit. So I don't know what it is to dislike, bro. You're weird. You're not a basketball player. Hating on different play style is how we got the lack of diversity in NBA 2K25. Now, y'all know I got on Boom ass a while ago, but she's right. Wow. Hold on. Wait a minute. She just said something. She just said something in this tweet that made me think about something. She said, whether you like Steezo, Lie, or Cobra, all sides should be able to play the game however they want. Wow. Wow. We like Steezo gameplay, but dislike Black Cobra gameplay. Wow. It's over with. I just thought about that. The community loves Steezo gameplay. And I can't understand why. I can't understand why. Steezo defines the rules of 2K. What Steezo does doesn't even exist in 2K. But we like that. But the moves that Black Cobra is using are actual moves that exist. What Steezo does is not even real. I mean, I'm saying like, it don't exist in real life, but we love it on this game. This nigga is doing spin moves while going forward and backwards at the same time. And greening it. Steezo is unreal, like no other. You telling me you glorify Steezo gameplay but hate Black Cobra gameplay? You are not a hooper, my guy. Simple. I had to put out the Soluminati on you. Simple. If you're telling me we choosing Steezo gameplay, and this is not let's get on and hate Steezo. This is saying Steezo is unhuman when it comes to 2K. He defines the odds of basketball, and he breaks everything about 2K. Steezo is 2K kryptonite. I've been saying it for years. Steezo is 2K kryptonite. Black Cobra is actually using the game's mechanics and showing you niggas that you can do something different other than being undefined like Steezo. But you would rather glorify Steezo broken mechanics versus celebrate something like Black Cobra? This is some straight crazy shit right here. These niggas put Steezo on a pedestal. Put shit on Black Cobra for playing actual 2K basketball? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. The 2K community. Okay, niggas deep in on this 2K shit now. Look at all the negative comments. Because the man simply using regular gameplay mechanics, he's getting all this criticism. Somebody said it's fire. How Black Cobra feeling after jab step 4 times like a retard, then hitting a tight by the grace of God. This coming from niggas that take highly contested threes over and over and over, and they all are saying strong, tight, moderate. This coming from these type of people that run behind screens all day to get their open shot. You criticizing Black Cobra. The type of niggas that can't shoot the ball unless a pick is set for him. The type of nigga that gotta do 10 shot back on his ISO to get a good shot off. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. These people hate basketball. It's simple. Somebody said textbook. It's textbook. These the type of niggas I do not want to have on my team. Holding the ball deep into the shot clock, wanting everybody to run through them. This type play style sucks. But you do it for the pick and roll, son. Point guard. See what I'm saying? See, it's favoritism. It's favoritism because they are followers. Most of these people are followers. They have seen that the comp community have came at Black Cobra, so they all most of the people on the internet follow the comp community. This is why we mostly side on the internet with the comp community, because you know most of the time we are right about a lot of things. Like I consider myself a part of the comp community, you know, just because I don't want to be associated with the fucking bombs, because for most of the people on the other side of bombs, you know, it's not like most of them are trash and they need 2K to build them out. Most of the comp community don't look for 2K to build them out because they actually good. But like I said, most of the comp community are cheaters. You know what I'm saying? So most of the comp community are actually good at 2K. They're so good that they're cheating as well. They just fucking stupid like that. They're stupid like that. But so I tend to side with the comp community on most things because, like I said, we want you to actually beat us with your skills. You know, but when it comes to this situation right here, the comp community has led a charge against Black Cobra because they fear his playstyle. It's a deadly playstyle. He's not doing nothing wrong, but a lot of these guys will look at it and say he holding the ball, but they would be the same ones to go sit in the corner for a pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? They'll be the same niggas that go sit in the corner for ISO point guard. So they criticize Black Cobra, but would go do the same exact thing that Black Cobra teammate is doing for the nigga that need the pick set for him or for the ISO point guard. So it don't even make sense. It's very clear that most of these niggas never played basketball. Cause this nigga, Black Cobra is not doing nothing special. Anonymous 2K TV is doing nothing special but calling plays with his team. But they, you know what I'm saying? But see, real, like y'all fuck with Anonymous because you like, damn, that nigga really a point guard, bro. He gonna call plays and he gonna ISO your ass. You know what I'm saying? He gonna play defense. He always communicating. Y'all like that type of shit. You probably said the same thing about Black Cobra. Man, Black Cobra, he gonna play team basketball. He not just gonna be like everybody else playing up top. He start down low. So Black Cobra is like a down low first type of nigga. Like he go down on the block and start. He don't gotta start at the top of the key. He don't gotta start by setting a pick. He say, give me the ball on the block. Now let me try to ISO down here. And I'm not gonna be a selfish ISO nigga on the block. I'm gonna actually look to create. And if I don't got it, nigga, I'm gonna throw the oop. And that's what he did. And niggas say he ball hogging. Niggas don't like basketball, bro. This was fucking beautiful. But sadly, the comp stage guys want to see you do it in there. Got basketball moves, bro. And that's but here's what I'm saying. The stage community only knows how to be critical of people that don't play like them. They want everybody to shoot the threes. You either live by the three, die by the three. That's all they do. You live by the three, die by the three. If you go out there and do you know the stage community hate backdoor cuts? Well, they love it now because I beat it in their heads. Anonymous 2K TV is why the stage community do backdoor cuts. Say what you want, but if you've been watching me, you know I'm the reason that they do backdoor cuts in the stage now. Anonymous is the reason that they do backdoor cuts in the stage. I beat it into their heads. You gonna, if you bring out that little ass nigga trying to guard my corners, I'm gonna punish you, my nigga. We gonna get 10 points in a row on that fucking 5'7" and that 5'2". I don't give a fuck what you say about me. We're going to beat you with basketball. You want to bring that little dumbass nigga out here? We're going to exploit him all day. We're not going to do exploits. We're going to exploit your IQ. That's what we're going to do. And then if you want to change up, we're going to just call a play to get that little nigga fucked in the system. He going to get fucked somewhere. Either he going to get fucked on the backdoor cut, or we're going to call a rap play and get his little ass lost somewhere. His little ass going to be missing somewhere. And we're going to find it. Black Cobra is simply doing the same thing, but from the low block position. He's simply running his own ISO on the block. And he's not selfish. He's willing to pass. You niggas just hate basketball. Even Po Boy Sin got on it. Not even trying to create bad blood, but bruh, go do this in the stage and let's see if you get the same results, and I respect it. Po Boy Sin, do you want us to go there with you? Po Boy Sin, do you want it? Do you want us to go there? Po Boy Sin, you are one-trick pony. One trick. You all ISO. And when they killed your ISO, you was irrelevant. You tried to play lockdown, you didn't lock nothing down. You tried to play ceiling, you didn't seal nothing. You are a one-trick pony, and that's the ISO. See, I'm not a one-trick pony because I do teamwork and defense. You all want 21 points type of ISO player. Your play style been killed long time ago. See, when I lost the ISO, I just went to teamwork and defense because I always been ISO and teamwork. You all ISO, Po Boy. So you can't say nothing. What you do in the stage? Try to play ceiling because you can't play point guard in the stage. We know that. Po Boy, you hush. You need to hush. Don't you say nothing. So we know what you do in the stage. You better go and set some picks, Po Boy. Or you better go and play lockdown because you're not on point guard in the stage. Let's keep it real. See, we're going to go there. If you want to go, because see, what I'm defending, I'm not defending Black Cobra. I'm defending basketball. That's what I'm defending. See, I don't know Black Cobra to speak up for him. He's another man. He do that on his own. I'm speaking up for his play style because what he's doing is basketball. Po Boy Sin, all you got is the ISO. And when 2K killed the ISO, it hurt my heart and it hurt your heart. But it really hurted your heart because you tried to go be a lockdown and you couldn't do that. You ain't locking shit down. You tried to be a center. You know. All right, Po Boy, I'm going to get off you. All right. Come on, big dogs. You couldn't put your 2 cents in it. You got a history on 2K. My boy say, keep making them cry in silence. Somebody said, laugh my ass off. This is the funniest shit I seen, bro. So it's like people don't respect it, bro. Like majority of people are criticizing it, but he get a lot of love and support because most people that support Black Cobra we support basketball. Like I said, I never had to speak on it because I stay in my lane because it's like he's not doing nothing wrong. Why do y'all have all these? Go say you niggas are weird. You ain't saying nothing about Nadex. Hey, Po Boy Sin. See, this is why I say you niggas are followers. Don't say something about Nadex getting banned for cheating. Don't say something about these. See, y'all don't say nothing to them other niggas. But y'all try to gang up on niggas. Y'all don't go say nothing to them niggas that got caught cheating. See, that's why I say most of you niggas are cowards in the 2K community. Y'all stand as a group because you're afraid to stand alone. It take a man to stand alone in this 2K community because these niggas be trying to kill your light. But these niggas won't say nothing to them other niggas because they got a name. But they'll try to, okay, he got a name, but it's a lot of niggas going at him, so I can go at him too right now. That's what these niggas do. They go run your mouth about the actual cheaters of the community. Why are you fucking with a nigga that actually playing the game the right way? You fucking with a nigga that actually not exploiting the game, but actually using 2K fundamentals. He's not doing nothing crazy. He's not doing nothing amazing but playing basketball, which is amazing in itself. But you niggas feel like he's doing something. Oh man, Black Cobra is fucking up the game. That shit won't work. That shit won't work. Yes, it will, and you know it will. Only if he's playing with a team that is on his level and he on their level. If he playing with a team where they not equally yoked, it won't work against some of the best niggas. But if Black Cobra is as good as he can be, he playing with some other top tier niggas, it work anywhere. The stage, pro-am, park, red, it don't fucking matter. It's all about the team and how well the team is playing and how good the people that you are playing with. That's that simple. You niggas capping, big capping. But that's our take on the Black Cobra. My first time ever speaking on Black Cobra. Like I said, I've been hearing about him for like 2 years. Never had a need to speak on him because I never seen him do anything that was need me to say something. I'm on the broken shit of 2K. What? He got in my radar. But to be speaking on, I only speak on shit that is broken. You know what I'm saying? If something is broken, I need to speak on that so we can voice our opinion. Why are we wasting our time attacking a nigga for playing the game the right way? The 2K community is attack. This is what y'all love to do. You love to attack the niggas that are trying to do the right thing by 2K. But these niggas that are cheating the fucking events, these niggas that are breaking the game every day, making fake ass bills, glitch bills, exports, you niggas don't say nothing about. But the niggas that trying to play the game the right way, you attack. You niggas are weird, bro. Weird followers. That's what you are. Weird followers. But we're gonna move on to our second video of tonight. Now, we did speak briefly on this earlier about running 2K admitting to rigging the game. I still don't know how this is not something that is trending on Twitter. In my opinion, this should be, you see what I'm saying? These niggas willing to attack Black Cobra for his playstyle, but ain't got this trending. It should be trending. Running 2K admitted to rigging the fucking game. He admitted to it. He think this shit a game? He think this shit a joke? We spend all this money to come out here and compete, and this nigga telling us that they deliberately put in an effect to cause us to compete with the less fortunate niggas, the niggas that don't actually have skills. We actually go out here and blow these niggas out, and all of a sudden the game start to slow us down, make us miss shot, make us play bad, turnovers after turnovers, missing wide open shot, just so they can have the game to be at a balance to make the other team have a fighting chance so that they don't cut the game off and go outside. This is what Ronnie just admitted to, and it's not trending, but we talking about Black Cobra. We criticizing his gameplay, but we're not criticizing that Ronnie just admitted to rigging a fucking game that we spend hundreds of dollars on. We spend hundreds of dollars on this game to make our players the best that they can be. And we go up against niggas that ain't been playing for, 3 days. And all of a sudden we compete with a little Timmy that been playing for 3 days. We done got a 99 overall build struggling to beat a fucking 85 overall player that just been playing for a couple days. We struggling when we know we the better player. But this is what we do. We got all these different type of fucking talking points, but you telling me this is not trending? Ronnie just admitted to rigging a fucking game? That's not trending. Crazy, right? Get it 23. Let's get into it. Let's see. Now, like I said, we spoke on it briefly earlier, but let's hear what All City got to say, because I'm interested to hear a different perspective on this point right here, because to me, this is serious. This is big. This is big. This is not no small thing. I don't know why people slapping this under the rug. This is not. 2K25 shouldn't get no more games. Shouldn't nobody be playing 2K25. That's my personal opinion. They just told us that they rigged the game and made it unfair for us to blow out the team that is worse than us. They just told us if he's worse than you, we put in a slingshot effect to make the game a little competitive. Come on, y'all. We wanted to help out little Timmy. Hold on. I spent my money. I paid $150 for this game. I spent over $150 for my bills, multiple bills. I bought VC, and you telling me I did all that to play this game called basketball, where it's a sport game where we compete. You telling me the referee is calling foul when there wasn't a foul? You telling me the referee just blew the whistle and I was nowhere around because they wanted to keep the game interesting? Ronnie 2K just admitted to that. He just admitted that they blow the whistle when there is no foul because they want the game to be interesting. That's not a major issue in the 2K community. If that's not a major issue in the 2K community, then they can get away with anything. And that's facts. If this, what Ronnie just did, it's not a major issue, then nothing will ever go wrong in 2K again. If 2K does not get criticized hard about this, it's over with for the comp scene. Now it makes sense why the 2K league was the way it was, and it's no more. It makes perfect sense now. Because if this slingshot effect would have made it to the 2K league, wow, boy, would they have received some bad reviews about that. If this slingshot thing that we are dealing with in 2K25 would have made it to the 2K league, oh my goodness, we would have seen some terrible fucking comments. And so, if the community is not checking 2K for this situation right here, I don't think there would ever be a time where 2K fear the community again. For them to admit that they forced you to work harder to beat bad teams, how can you admit to that and don't receive no type of criticism, no type of major backlash? You don't receive no major backlash to admitting that? I don't think 2K will ever be touched if they get away with this. So let's hear it from All City. Let's see how you feel about this.
Oh man, Ronnie 2K, he really messed this one up. I already know the devs are like, oh, I already know, sick. Let me ask you guys something about NBA 2K25. Have you guys ever felt when you're in a game and you're beating a team by a lot of points, they somehow magically get this comeback run, sometimes tying the game up or even taking the lead? In my circle, has been a topic of conversation since the beginning of the year. It's so obvious, blatant in our face. Most rebounds go back to the losing team. 50-50 boys.
Hey, chat, one moment. The baby need a bottle, and I really want to hear what's going on. I can either let it play, and I just go back when I get in here, or I can pause it. I'm going to let it play, and I'm just going to go back when I get it. When I go, I'm going to go make the baby a bottle, and I'll be right back. But I'm going to let it play, and I just go back.
Go to the losing team. The winning team starts missing their shots, and everybody on the court just Confucius as hell. Some of y'all probably like, well, that's not a real thing. Some people may refer to it as RNG or momentum swings. Well, did you guys know that Ronnie 2K just blew up the whole spot? And Ronnie 2K coined a term, a new term in the 2K community called the slingshot effect. They must have a whole dictionary of code words. It's up to us to translate that stuff. Y'all not gonna believe this. We finna get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video.
Nigga really admit it. Crazy, bro.
What's good, y'all? I'm All City, as always. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So we finally got a name for it, the slingshot effect. I mean, damn near all 2K players have experienced it when they're out on the court. Ronnie 2K, it is no secret. You just gave us a name for it. 2K25 is so dumbed down, so watered down, that it seems like they've incorporated a system that makes losing teams feel like winners. You guys ever wonder why a lot of games just seem way too close? I've been playing NBA 2K for years. You don't think that I could readily identify someone who's good good at the game versus someone who's not as skilled? You don't think that I could recognize a pro versus a novice? The crazy thing about NBA 2K25 is that it's no matter what, whether you're a novice or a pro, you could get out there and possibly win a game against pros. And it seems like that's built into the game. It's part of gameplay design. You out there coasting with a 20-point lead, and now your entire team is randomly missing shots. And the reason why I say it's so obvious is because oftentimes the winning team is missing wide open shots while the losing team are hitting shots that leave everybody on the court.
Okay, I was able to hear it, and we can keep it going. But it is crazy that, like I said, for running to admit this shit, man, it blows my mind. And I think 2K should receive major criticism about this. And you know, so if you remember, this effect was in Mario Kart back in the days. You know, so we have seen this slingshot. It's not nothing new, but the fact that this is the first time we're hearing it being attached to 2K is crazy. And most of us were saying, yo, it's RNG. But, you know, Ronnie's saying, hey, it's the slingshot effect. So we see it every day, man. But we all been saying, yo, the RNG effects. And he coming out with a whole nother vocabulary for this shit that is actually a real thing. Because like I said, when you go do your research, you find out that the slingshot effect was in the Mario Kart game, where the racing game back in the day. So it's not a new term, but it's our first time hearing it being attached with 2K.
Or scratching their head, hella contested. Not to mention the 50-50 balls. Oh Lord, that ball will just get knocked around the whole court and end up right back in the losing team's hands. And while you're on the court, I explain how it feels as a player. It feels like you're playing against a system. You're not playing against your opponents out there. A system that's designed to make every player on the court look and feel like a competitor, even though they haven't invested enough time into even understanding the game to play the game at higher levels. Now, I highly doubt that any true 2K competitor out there would like this type of assistance. So I pose this type of question.
That's what I've been saying. What highly competitive player wants someone to be assisted while you're playing? Do anybody like aimbots? Would you want to be out here playing the game, not receiving no assistance, but because you're winning 16-4, all of a sudden this other team is receiving aimbot? So what if there's no Zans in the game, but there was this system called the slingshot effect that only worked for the losing team? Well, how mad would you fucking be? How mad? Because you got to think about it. The slingshot effect is affecting both parties. It's helping the losing team now get hot. And now the hot team is now getting cold from taking wide open jumpers. Let's say the team that you're playing against is not necessarily a bad team. They just got a bad start. Missed a couple of their shots in the beginning. You took a great start. Now all of a sudden, they actually a decent team, so they can keep you from getting to the paint. So the opportunity you get are open threes. You take the open threes, brick, brick, brick. Now all of a sudden you're cold and they're hot. The slingshot effect just saved them. Now you're competing with a team that is hot while you're cold. What the fuck are we saying? What the fuck are we doing? We okay with that? It should be a mass critiquing, bashing 2K for running, exposing this slingshot effect being inside of 2K.
Question to the more casual player base out there, a player that sparingly gets on the game, maybe 1 hour here, another hour there. Do you like the idea of 2K adding a mechanic that really assists you when you're out there on the court? A mechanic in gameplay design that helps keep the scores close. Does that type of stuff make you feel better about gameplay? And do you think it'll make you a better player in the long run? I pose this question to the casual player base because they don't really have time to go out there and hit the lab and practice their jump shot and do all this other stuff while offline just to have a better experience.
And see, I think this is another issue. I myself is guilty of this. what All City just said. We have to stop taking responsibility for the working men and women that can't put in the time to get better. It's not our fault. Life is not fair. Why should we have to pay because our brothers and sisters had to go to work, had to go to school? Why should I have to pay for what your responsibility in your life is? Like right now, I just had a newborn baby. I can't play 2K and compete and be at the best of my best. I got kids running around the house. I gotta take care of my family. I can't be on the same level as somebody that put in the work. Why should I complain if I'm not good with the knowledge and skills that I got? How the fuck can I say, yo, 2K, fix the game so I can have a chance to compete against the person that play all day, every day? That's so fucked up. We gotta stop taking accountability for our brothers and sisters that got to go clock in. When we clock in, we don't get to play the game. So why the fuck should I have to take responsibility because you can't play as much as me? We have to do something. We have to stop that in the 2K community. We gotta stop taking responsibility and trying to look for a way out for them. You gotta work, man. God damn, go to work. When I have to go to work, I have to go to work. I can't play 2K. When I have to go to school, I gotta go to school. So, bro, if you can't get good with the time you have, that's on you. Why should the game be dumbed down for you? Come on, bro. Real shit.
So maybe there's a good reason as to why 2K may have added this into gameplay design. Your feedback always truly appreciated. Share it in the comment section. I would like to reference this post from Igimo. He says, did Ronnie just admit there's a slingshot effect in quotations, meaning if you're losing by a lot, you get like a boost? I always felt like this year, but I thought it was just a mental thing. As a lot of us 2K players thought that it was just a mental thing, placebo effect. But after a certain amount of times of this stuff happening, playing against teams of way lesser skill, it becomes so blatantly obvious that there is a system in place. And Igimo shared the clip of Ronnie 2K exposing the whole thing. Let's load that clip.
What's your NBA 2K hot take? Well, mine's pretty simple. I let my opponent get out to a 20-point lead, and then I boat race him. It might be the slingshot effect, or it might just be that I'm that damn good.
But like I said in my first mention of this, why would Ronnie take the chance of saying something like that? There gotta be more to it. Why would Ronnie risk? This could backfire on them in a major way. Why would he do that? I want to know why did he do that? Why would he say that? Why would he expose that? I really want to know. I really want to know. This could have been right now, I don't see no major backlash. I see a lot of people just like, damn, okay. But this is fucked up. This nigga is fixed. The game is fixed. They're fixing the game. This should be illegal. You feel me? Like, this is wrong, bro. I really want to know why did he admit that. That's interesting for me, man.
What is your hot take?
It might be the slingshot effect, or it might be that I'm just that damn good. And this is exactly why true competitors, true 2K players dislike RNG. It's just so random and you can't fully determine the outcome. And that's exactly why true competitors work so hard. They want to put the odds in their favor. This way, all players have a general idea of the outcome due to their efforts. Don't let us start preaching a narrative that nobody knows the outcome in a 2K game. Don't let us start preaching that all outcomes in 2K games are generated by 2K. That slingshot effect sounding a whole lot different now, huh? You see, the gameplay is out of your hands. And I don't think
we've been saying this for the longest. We are not in control. And that's a big fucking issue when you spending $100+ on this game. You're spending $150 to get the game. Or some of y'all, you probably pay 70 or 80. You know, we buy the big boy version because we want the VC to come with it. So you're spending $150 to get the game, to get the VC. Then you're spending $100 on your bill. Then you buying more VC for your Boost and Gatorade. But we spending damn near $500 to start the game. We spending $350 to $500 just to start on day one. And you telling me we're not in control? On top of that, you got a slingshot effect? Man, get out of here, bro. Get out
Anybody
of
wants
here.
to feel like that. Ronnie 2K just openly admitted that he will let his opponents get 20
Exactly.
points
It don't take
ahead
a lot
just
to
so
be
he can
good.
experience the slingshot
is-
effect. Are you trying to say that when you're 20 points down, you randomly play better? Negative, Kochi. Y'all want to know what makes this even crazier? Ronnie 2K ended up removing that post, then reposting it without the words slingshot effect. The good homie Swante caught Ronnie 2K in 4K saying he remade the video and took out the RNG part with a bunch of crying face emojis, sharing the new video that Ronnie 2K posted. Telling me nobody at 2K got the balls to say this how we design gameplay. I mean, if something like this is added into 2K games, don't you think they'd have to have like a good enough explanation for this stuff? In other words, if it's good for the game, why is it a secret? If it's good for 2K players,
See, I like where you're going with this, All City. I like where you're going with this. Why is it a secret? And why would he post it? Because see, remember, it's not a full YouTube video where he just got caught up in talking and misspoke. No, he made a clip, and that title was Hot Take. You don't make them type of mistakes. So he clearly was in his right mind when he made it. He know what he was saying. So why is it a secret? Then you remove it and remake it without mentioning the slingshots. Something weird is going on, and I hope somebody figure it out. Something weird is taking place within 2K. Something very weird is going on. I don't think it was a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake. You feel me? We just haven't figured all the details out. But it's slowly unfolding though, because everything that we've been speculating, he just confirmed it. Everything that we've been speculating about 2K25, he just confirmed it.
why be so secretive about it? I bet that's mainly because 2K players don't like to be controlled. We spend too much money on our players. We spend too much time practicing and trying to learn the game and learn the gameplay mechanics. If we end up finding out that everything is random in gameplay, it'll probably be off-putting. We probably
Would that break the matrix that we're in with the 2K? He confirmed the matrix of 2K. He just confirmed that we live in a dome. He said it. It is wild, man.
wouldn't want to play the game as much. And I'd like to very quickly remind y'all that it's imperative that 2K keep players on the game. Take-Two, the parent company of NBA 2K, in one of their recent earnings reports, revealed that a good 70+ % of their revenue comes from recurrent consumer spending, microtransactions, purchases made on 2K after the base sale, after you done bought the game. I also want to remind y'all that with all the games under Take-Two's catalog, NBA 2K is one of those games that lead the way in microtransactions. So you, the 2K player, are bringing in some of the most money for Take-Two on behalf of 2K. And now we begin to understand why gameplay design is made the way it's made. RNG so heavily incorporated into the game that everybody feels like a competitor. And I personally get to see this because we host tryouts for the 2K community within our Discord. I can't tell you how many times, oh man, Lord, the ego on these players. We asked the homie, are you sure you know how to run point guard? Point guard's a very difficult position to run. Yeah, I'm good. I always run point guard. I'm good. That's the type of response I normally get. And when they get on the court against a highly competitive team, all of their gameplay limitations end up getting exposed. But the crazy thing is that they had no clue, because that's the way the gameplay is designed, leaving players clueless and unaware. The gameplay seems to be designed to make you feel like a better player than you actually are. And for a casual who plays the game an hour here, an hour there, I get how that may seem beneficial. But if you have any intention to actually get better at the game, I'll give you guys a for instance. In our Discord community, we do matchups for tryouts. So we put together teams of players that have already been established within our Discord community, and we see how how the players trying out play against them. And this is an environment where 2K has no control over the matchups. And in this environment, players get to truly learn their skill level on NBA 2K25. And this is where lesser skilled players either drop their ego or fall victim to it. You see, when I'm out there on the court, I'm not happy when I know 2K was responsible for me hitting that shot. It was a bad shot. How'd it go in? I'm not happy with them shots going down. But as a team creating open shot opportunities, much happier about that. I'll be here hoping that NBA 2K26 has way less RNG. There's just no reason for it. And I feel like if NBA 2K continues to put money...
We have to stop babysitting. You know, I just said it a moment ago. 2K is doing, as we said earlier, what's best for 2K. They try to generate as much money as possible. But it's hurting the game as a whole. It's hurting the game as a whole, bro. We can't even go out here and dog walk some of these niggas that we should be dog walking because 2K is walking these niggas to the bus. Let them go to school, man. Go back to sleep, mama and daddy. No, 2K is walking these niggas to the bus, walking these niggas to each classroom, taking them to lunch, hoping somebody don't take their lunch money. At some point, you got to let them go. But 2K is like, we're going to get all the money we can get. We're going to suck these niggas dry. We finna make all these bombs think that they're good. And all the people that are good, either you deal with it or you compete with the trash of 2K. You got to compete with the worst of the worst within 2K. Just so you can get your little W. The game should have been over 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. But now the game is somehow 20 to fucking 20, and this nigga was just losing by 12 points. How the fuck do you come back from 12 points on a good team? What good team in their right mind not gonna say, let's go ahead and get this over with? But somehow you can't get the game over with because you missed a wide open shot. You threw the ball out of bounds. You can't get to the rim. Every time you get a fast break, they slow you down. It's some crazy wild shit happening out of nowhere. Now the game is 20 to 20. The game has turned into a fucking 20, 25-minute game when it should have been a fucking 10-minute game.
And revenue at the forefront of their gameplay design instead of putting basketball at the forefront of their gameplay design and a 2K player base at the forefront of their gameplay design. Us as 2K players, we're gonna have less and less control as the game moves forward. More RNG, more randomness, and less control for the players.
Like I said, they called me out for not playing 2K25. Why would I waste my time? Why would I come and compete against a nigga that ain't on my level? I done spent 30 minutes on one game because the game is fucking using its slingshot effects.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this stuff, so share them in the comment section below. I wanted to remind you guys before we wrap up this video that we host tryouts on Wednesdays.
That niggas out here playing with high risk, high rewards, missing. The nigga got on low risk. Ain't goddamn it got no time in whatsoever, and he done made his last 4 shots. What? This nigga just hit 2 lights. Hey man, that's my time for the night, y'all. I gotta go get on daddy duties, man. You know, the little one, you know, I gotta go get him right. Once again, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for coming through, rocking out. Thank y'all for the support. Y'all already know the link for this video will be in the description. To all city, y'all make sure y'all go hit that like button, show us some support. Man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for the support.